I have a question for you, John. Let's say that you had no entrepreneurial bug in you.
Sure.
Engineering, you enjoy that career? You have a passion for at least like the building parts of all that?
Yeah.
Would you have no entrepreneurial, interest at all, interested in 9 to 5 and all that, like that was your interest.
Right.
Would you stay at Boeing?
Probably not.
Now, why? And I'm going to jump in there.
Yeah.
I wouldn't either because there was a part of me, doing a pretty basic job, engineering. I don't want to call it basic, but I knew what I was doing day in and day out. It wasn't hard. It wasn't enough for me. I wanted a challenge. So that's the part where I went down a path and got in special programs and did things. And it wasn't all it was cracked up to be. So if they give you really cool things and say you like to travel, yeah, there's a part of me too that thought you could have stayed. The problem is money. And yeah, you can work there and make a good amount of money. But when you get out of there and you do investing and do real estate or even something else, it's insane. I had a hard time looking at the people in the room when we were at Boeing, knowing, roughly what they make, and they're working 9 hours a day, give or take. It doesn't make sense once you see the other side of it. If you have someone, a parent or relative that can say, hey, listen, start your own business or do this. Yeah, a ton of risk, but the reward is huge, huge. And that's the part where I see it. It's like some of them wanted to invest, some of them didn't ask questions. If I could convey that better, where, you open up the books and it's like, oh my God, you can make this much. And again, someone could call me right now while we're on the phone. While we're here doing the interview, and there's a deal. It can just happen once you have the business in place, and there's $8 grand, there's $12 grand, there's $4 grand. And people at work, typical jobs, they may bust their balls and add another 200 hours, 250 hours. They get a small bonus. To me, it's like, you're silly. And I was that person though. So I don't want to be mean to them.
That entrepreneur.
Yeah, of course, but it's like, come on.
So the question though,
what?
if I didn't have an entrepreneurial bug,
Yeah,
would I? So
try to objectively look at the reason I asked is
tough,
because you went biking with the owner, so must have seen something in you.
Besides being
a
just
great
Must have
cyclist.
seen something. I wouldn't go biking with the owner of a company that I loathe due to. Well, culture matters. Most companies, unfortunately, that's what I do. Don't have that alignment at all. Money aside, we actualize through our interdependence for being competent and then feeling respected. So, not money. So,
it's action. Go where the action is. So I think no entrepreneurial bug in me, it would get old quick still.
Yeah.
Just because there's the action or the compounding of action is not there.